So we're out here at beautiful James River State Park. Just doing a quick little overnighter, try to get rid of some cabin fever. Gonna make our way out there to the Tye River Overlook and see what we can see. Get a nice little night in out there at it's the Canoe Landing area. And I said just get rid of some cabin fever. Get a nice little trip in. So here's hoping the weather will stay nice. Out here on the Dixon Trail, nice little winter wonderland going on. Looks like I'm not the first person to walk this way though. Ooh, that's nice. Not doing the usual spray paint on the tree. It's actual solid piece of plastic or something. It'll definitely last longer. Too bad they had to use nails to get it into the tree though. So far it's turning out to be a fairly nice day. Low 50s, nice and clear, blue skies. But as usual, Mother Nature can't make up her mind in Virginia. I swear she's starting to get hormonal or something. I think it was like 22 degrees over the weekend. It's supposed to drop from in the mid 50s to I think 27 or 28 out here tonight. Back up to 40 tomorrow. Just no telling. Well, they're too badly melted to really tell what they are, but some kind of wildlife came running through. Maybe a deer. Can't really tell, but definitely not alone. Well, once again, they're kind of melted, but they're in good enough condition you can tell they are deer. So, probably running down into that little creek area, using it as a water source. Kind of neat though. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell they're definitely deer. And here's the downside to all the warm, cold weather. Lots and lots of big puddles to walk around. And lots of places to slip and fall. Not fun. Oh well, what can you do? So we found ourselves another nice little trail marker. The Dixon Trail, which is what we've been following, goes up that way. What we need is the Cabell Trail, which runs there, down to there. And we need to go to the right, because we're also looking for Tye River Overlook, which is down this way. So, moving on. I got some other kind of track out here. It's kind of canine looking, honestly. And, you know, ignore the human footprints, that's just me. So, I don't know if somebody else was out here with their dog and their footprints have melted and the dog's hasn't. Or if maybe they've got coyotes out here. Hard to tell. Doesn't help that these prints are so badly melted. There's not a whole lot of detail to them left. But definitely some kind of canine looking paw print. Oh well, makes a nice change from the deer prints. Well, I'm not really sure what happened here. Some kind of pine tree came down. Either it was trying to grow up in the middle of the roadway, or they just came in and decided to knock the whole thing down. Not really sure which. Or it was just a really big branch that fell down. I don't know. But kind of left it in the middle of the trail, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Yeah, no, that was in the middle of the trail. Like growing up out of it. Huh. Interesting. Oh well, at least that area right there, it's got that nice pine tree scent now. Smells a little bit like Christmas. Sucks it had to come down, but at least it smells good. Oh, we got another trail crossing. Let's see here. Cable Trail, which we want, and the Tye River Overlook are to the left. Branch connector and branch pond loop connector to the right. Cool. Makes me wonder what happens if you keep going straight. Eh. Off we go. That is one really nice thing about Virginia state parks. They do mark their trails pretty well. Some of the other states I've been to, if you can find the blazes, you're good, but even then, sometimes it's a bit of a challenge. So, just keep that one in mind. Wow, snow's definitely getting deeper out here. Starting to kind of post hole a little bit. Oh well. Going downhill's not bad. It's when you have to turn around and start going back uphill. That's when it kind of sucks. But it's not too bad so far. I will say this though, the trail seems to be really wide. A lot of deer walking through here. I mean, this thing just feels like a road. There's one kind of cool thing I'm noticing whenever I stop. You can't hear anything, well, other than me talking. There's no cars, there's no people, there's no cell phones going off, there's no planes flying overhead. It's just quiet. Something we don't get to hear enough of these days. We got ourselves another sign. Looks like we turn and follow the road. Just to give you an idea of what I'm walking through. It's about ankle deep. I don't know if it's deep enough to need snowshoes, but it's getting close, which is weird because I'm still in Virginia. Gotta love the weather in the woods. Alright, I'll admit it. I have no idea what the heck this stuff up here is. I'm guessing something to do with horses. That or somebody tried to build the stairway to heaven and got really lazy really fast. One of the two. Yeah, I'm gonna go with horses. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen anywhere actually put one of those pieces in here to help you mount up, though. It's a new one for me. Oh, neat. A little gateway here to stop horses from coming along. Or more importantly, to stop people from trying to take their horses. Tye River Overlook. Here we are. Wildlife and cover. Drainage to promote the growth of mountain laurel. Huh. Neat. But yeah, that definitely gives some drainage down that hill. Enough that they had to put out this little fence to stop the whole thing from washing away. Nice. I wonder what the next sign says. Where rivers meet. Tye River is one of the James River's tributaries, holds both historical and geological significance in the region. Huh. Unusual feature, almost a right angle instead of the usual Y. And now you know. And knowing is half the battle, right? Another sign. 1969, Hurricane Camille. Nelson County, the heaviest rainfalls ever recorded on Earth. West Central Nelson County, Virginia, 27 inches. Holy crap. Instantly flooded, so much water's crashing in the James River just below the overlook. James River flowed 8 miles upstream. 123 people lost in Nelson County alone, some of whom were never found. That sucks. I mean, it's interesting from a historical perspective, but it still sucks for those folks and their families. Enough water to make a river the size of the James flow backwards for 8 miles. That's, wow. It's hard to even comprehend. I don't think I know why everything looked like it was, well, the trail was just one giant road. It's so they could get all these materials in here. Eastern hemlock. Okay, and by the way, I'm referring to, and they're referring to hemlock the tree, not hemlock the poison. So, let's keep that in mind. Hemlock the poison is a weed, very small. Hemlock the tree, apparently you can actually make tea out of it, and it's supposed to be pretty tasty. I can't say I've ever tried. Common in some parts of Virginia, unusual to find it in this area. Serious threat from the woolly adelgid. Huh. We're just part of a research effort to control the infestation. Cool. So if I'm not badly mistaken, that tree straight ahead would be a hemlock. At least without walking over and looking at it a little closer. Or that one straight down there. Nice. Learn all kinds of cool stuff. And yes, that does appear to be a hemlock tree. based off of how short those little needles are. Neato. See if there's any more of these little interesting signs along the way. Tye River Panorama. Finds a unique view of several mountains, confluence of the Tye and James Rivers. So from here, the Friar, the Priest, Three Ridges, Norwood. Religious range. Huh. Cool. 19 miles away from the Priest. Good to know. Ooh. Hello. Let's see if I can get over here to some flat, dry wood. And that's why I go hiking, is for views like that. So, the river running horizontally is the James. River running vertically up the straight out from us is the Tye River. Nice little railroad bridge right there. So if I read that thing correctly, straight ahead is the Friar. That first hump right there is the Priest. And then right next to it is Three Ridges. Wow. It's a truly beautiful view right there. Still out here at the Tye River Overlook. Beautiful, beautiful scenery out here. Just happened to notice that this little, I guess you call it an outlook, overlook pavilion, or I don't know, pier, whatever you want to call it. On the benches they actually have the motto of "Leave no trace." Take only memories. And over here, leave only footprints. Definitely a nice bit of work that they put in over here. So, yeah, anyways, gonna hike back out. Probably go the same way that I came in, just because it's already broken. I don't feel like breaking any more trail. And also, it's not late, but it is late enough that I'd like to go ahead and start heading back so I can set up camp. So, I'll go ahead and start hiking again. See y'all in a bit. I had to stop there for a minute and add on a wool shirt. Got a little bit chilly out there on the overlook. So, stopped, grabbed a quick drink out of the hydration bladder, and threw on my nice wool shirt. Should do me well enough. Already back over here to where the trails turn, so onwards we hike. Well, we're back up here to where the trail turns again. Just came up that hill. You know, going down it, it didn't seem all that bad. And it's not really that steep of a hill. But you had a good 6 inches of unbroken snow to it. Oh, buddy. That thing turns into an aerobics workout. Whew. Whew. Especially when you're old and out of shape like I am. Oh well. It's the kind of workout that I need, so can't complain. Grab a quick drink and keep on going. Alright, I was wrong. You can hear a plane every now and then. That sucks. Actually, no, wait, that's not a plane. Oh, that's a train going along that trestle that we saw from the overlook. Alright, well. Oh well. Nothing's perfect, right? I'm not sure what's been working on this tree. Whatever it is has been clawing at it pretty good. It's none of the holes you usually see with like woodpeckers or termites, so I'm guessing there's something fairly big around here that's been scratching at it. Of course, the snow's too melted around it to get any paw prints, assuming any of this is even fresh. But whatever it is, it's been going at it. Something to keep your eyes open for, I guess. Back on the trail. Alright, back over here to where we pick up the Dixon Trail. And back out to the trailhead. So, let's head on down this way. The downside to this is a lot of this is downhill, which downhill by itself isn't bad. But when it's downhill and the terrain is nothing but snow and wet leaves, makes for a more amusing time. And I'm not using amusing in a good way. I haven't fallen yet, and hopefully I won't, but still kind of wishing for some trekking poles. Oh well. Well, we're pretty much back to the trailhead now. I've seen more and more of these trees where the bark's been stripped off. I mean, obviously this one's been knocked down. There's a few of them out here. Well, the bark is, I mean, you can see one right there. I mean, the bark's been stripped off like 2/3 of the tree. I don't think that's any kind of larger animal. I'm thinking that might be some kind of, I don't know, insect population that's doing it. I'm not sure. It's kind of weird looking though. You see where it's just like getting patchy as you go up the tree. I don't know what's causing that. Oh well. Alright, like I said, we're pretty much done with the trail, so now time to go hike back and find a place to put up the campsite and, well, to put up the hammock and turn into a campsite and make some dinner. Alrighty, talk to you guys in a bit. Once again, they look kind of melted, so it's hard to tell exactly what they are, but this is some kind of canine. I don't see any other people's footprints anywhere close by, so it could be somebody with a dog that came out here. But if it is, it's a pretty good sized dog. Oh well, it's not a bear, so at least I don't think it is. It doesn't look like one, from what I can tell. So I guess we'll figure it out. In any case, if you're walking out here, thinking about setting up between a couple of these trees down here. That way when I wake up, I'm right there at the river. Just kind of look out and, hey, there we go. Nice little fire pit that they give you here. Of course, unfortunately, it's kind of full of snow. That'll make building the fire a little bit more entertaining. So I don't know if we're going to have a fire tonight or not. Also don't know if I'm able to find enough dead wood down. It's not buried under the snow. Yeah, I'm thinking from that tree right there to this tree right over here. Sorry, I'm trying. There we go. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And that way, when I wake up in the morning, put my head down here at this end, be able to see that. There's my view in the morning. And a couple of fishing lures there to kind of ruin the day, but you know, whatever. It'll still be a nice view in the morning. So we'll see how it works out, but should be a good time. Talk to you guys after lunch. Alright, and we're back, and camp has been set up. You can see we've got a War Bonnet Superfly set up in a very modified porch mode. Extremely modified. And also with the pull mod, so it pulls itself out a little bit wider. I'll take you out for an external shot of that in a second. We've got a War Bonnet Blackbird XLC. Does not have the bug net or the winter top cover on it right now. I just didn't really feel like I needed it. It's not going to be buggy, it's not going to be all that cold, so no point. For insulation purposes, got my underquilt protector from 2QZQ on there. Also got my underground quilts, flight jacket top quilt, and Zeppelin underquilt. Both of them rated down to 20 degrees, so that'll keep me nice and toasty. And that's good timing that you guys are out and watching. I get to see a train go past. Not really part of the original plan, but hey, whatever. It's not something you get to see every day either, so. Quite a few geese flying overhead, so hopefully they'll stop when the sun goes down, and I won't be listening to that all night. Those geese at 2 and 3 in the morning kind of suck. Overall, it should be a fairly nice little night set up right here. Got the tarp closed against the prevailing wind direction. There's another shot of the outside of the tarp. Like I said, I've got the pull mod on there, but with a porch mode it kind of acts a little weird, but it still helps with the pull-outs right here. Give me a lot more room inside of the hammock. So that's what I'm going to get to sleep in. So should be a good time. Alright, I think I'm going to go set up some cookware and get some dinner started. So we got the Fancy Feast stove up and running. Nice little alcohol flame there. Just barely see it. But you can definitely feel it. So that'll boil up some nice amount of water. So we can make some dinner. What's for dinner? Hawk Vittles, Southwest lasagna. Ground beef, salsa, spaghetti sauce, ricotta, and Parmesan cheese with pasta. Not the most appetizing looking thing while it's like this, but should make a very tasty meal. Cover with boiling water just above level of food. Let stand 15 minutes. Stir and serve. Sounds easy enough. I'll let you know when it's done and what it tastes like. So, be back in a minute. Well, hopefully you guys can see me. I think I put a little too much water into the Hawk Vittles meal, but it's turned out pretty good. It's still pretty darn tasty. Sauce is kind of runny, but like I said, I think I have too much water in it. So overall, it's tasting pretty good. Can't complain. Well, actually I take that back. I do have one complaint. The top of the bag, you can see it there, there's no reseal option with Hawk Vittle bags. So you have to be a little more careful when you open it up and you put water into it. I think this is more of a meal that you need to put into a pot than it is a cook and bag kind of meal. So just keep that in mind. A lot of other companies, there is a Ziploc style seal at the top of the bag. For whatever reason, they do not do that with hawk vittles. So just something to keep in mind. But as far as taste is concerned, I can't complain at all with that. So excuse me, I'm going to eat before it gets cold. Alright everybody, hopefully you guys can actually kind of see me. It is definitely nighttime. It's not really that late though, surprisingly. It's only maybe a little bit after 7 o'clock, but it's already what they refer to as hiker's midnight. And that there's not enough light to really do anything outside. And unfortunately there's not enough stars out to really bother with staying up and looking at those. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn in. Right now it's reading as 36 degrees. Hopefully y'all can see that. They're calling for it to get down into the upper 20s, I think. So we shall see how it goes. And I will see you guys bright and early in the morning when I wake up. Morning, folks. Oh. It's right at 8 o'clock in the morning. The crows are very active. It's kind of unfortunate because I could probably sleep for another hour, but oh well, it's how it goes sometimes. It's pretty warm here the whole night actually. It's 36 degrees right now. And the low got down to 29, so down there at minimum number. So it's not bad. Next to the wonders of the underground quilts, stayed nice and warm. As for the people that think I'm crazy because I slept in a hammock, this is why. This is my view this morning. How's your morning view? Probably not as good as mine. So, I think I'm gonna get up in a few minutes and pack it up and head back in. Unfortunately, this was just a quick one night in and out kind of trip, so. Excuse me. So I'll end up taking everything down, get all packed up, and head back towards the house, I guess. Alright. Talk to you in a bit. I don't know if you can see it, but we have a working alcohol stove in about 35, 36 degree weather. So don't let people tell you it can't be done. The trick, of course, is keeping your fuel warm. In my case, all I do is just keep a little bottle of fuel right here. Just keep it tucked in, nice little upper pocket right there while I sleep. Stays close to my core, stays warm. It'll light up when you need it. So, something to keep in mind. Whenever you're trying to play around with an alcohol stove in the cold, it can be done. Now, obviously, this is in like the mid-30s. If you're going to go into like negative temperatures, yeah, you're better off to just take white gas or maybe Esbit. So, alrighty. Well, the trip is almost over with. I got most of my stuff packed up and gotta finish my coffee and throw the cook kit back in the pack and start hiking back towards the car. Shame though, so peaceful out here, I almost don't want to leave, but what can you do? Figure I'll let you enjoy the piece with me a little bit. Well, coffee time is finished, so clean up and start hiking back towards the car. Alrighty, here we are back at the car. So, it's a good time had by all, I think. Well, all one of me. So, this is it for now. I will catch you guys later. And just FYI, I can see a random mountain over there. Don't know which one it is, but still a nice view that I hadn't noticed when I parked. So, I'm going to go ahead and load this stuff back up into the car and go find somewhere to get some breakfast. So, y'all have fun, and remember, life is always good in the woods.